Hi, I'm Sam, and this is Sam Says. Today I am doing the review that I have been telling you has been coming for, I don't know, a year and a half. Who's keeping track of time? Anyway, it's here. It is the ultimate Gloomhaven insert comparison video for this beast of a game. It's a big box. And because it's a big box, you're going to need a big insert. So let's talk about the big inserts out there. Today we are going to be comparing Folded Space versus Meeple Realty versus Go7 Gaming versus Broken Token. These are the big boys, everybody, and we will go through and see who has the best insert for Gloomhaven. Now, with all of that lead up, I do want to mention I will tell you what my personal copy of Gloomhaven is stored in. However, you may have different priorities than I do, and you may choose a different insert, and that's okay. I'm not trying to say that these inserts are better than the others. They store them better, in my opinion, than certain other ones, but you may decide that a different insert is right for you, and that's totally fine. I'm here to educate you on who does what well. So with that in mind, let's get started. All of these inserts do have their individual reviews. If you want a very detailed in-depth on a specific insert, check out my channel, Sam Says Game Reviews, on YouTube, which is hopefully where you're watching this. And I've got a detailed description, a detailed review for each of these inserts. Here I'm going to be doing kind of broad strokes, but I want to go over each one and what they do well. So first of all, let's talk about price right off the bat. Which of these inserts is the best on price? And in this one, it's not really even a comparison. Folded Space has the best price on the Gloomhaven inserts, bar none. Their official website says €33.50, which if you're talking in US dollars, I forgot to do the comparison, but I think somewhere around 45, 50 bucks, somewhere in there. The next closest is going to be Meeple Realty. And theirs can get up to about 60, and then Broken Token, theirs on their website is for about 90 bucks, and then the most expensive is the Go7 Gaming, and that is $99 on their website. And I will provide links for all of those for you in the description of the video, so check it out if you want to pick one of these up. So, as far as price, Folded Space has it, hands down. Now let's talk about ease of assembly, so how easy it is to put these together. Obviously, Gloomhaven is a beast of an insert because there's so many components, so many parts, certain things that need to remain hidden, certain things you have open knowledge to, and of course the setup of Gloomhaven can be kind of crazy. But as far as ease of assembling, the insert itself has to go to Folded Space. Folded Space is just very easy. They've got that kind of foam board, but they've got the harder stuff on the outside. Anyway, you just punch it out and then you put in some wood glue and you glue them together. Very, very easy. They've got 2 to 4 sets of each of the boxes, so a lot of the stuff you're putting together is going to be the same as something you've already put together. Anyway, super easy. Compared to all of the other inserts, it took me maybe 20% of the time, if not less. I think I was able to put the Folded Space insert together. It's been a while. Maybe half hour, could be less. But anyway, by far goes to that one. The most involved, probably the Go7 Gaming. There's a lot to it, but it's not complex to put together. The Broken Token and the Meeple Realty were a little bit more complex to put together. And with the way that their wood is, sometimes you can have, it may splinter a little bit, whereas you don't have that problem with the Go7 Gaming or with the Folded Space. But as far as ease of assembly, Folded Space for sure. Now let's talk about presentation. So how does the insert help your game look on the table or in the insert itself? Now in this one, I'm going to have to give this one to Meeple Realty. They've got some really cool icons, they've got some really cool graphics on there, plus the ingenuity of the design on the Meeple Realty insert is really cool. I have to give this to Meeple Realty. It just makes the game look so good. Folded Space, they're just that gray, I forgot, foam core is what you call it. The gray foam core. It looks nice, but there's nothing flashy about it. There's nothing super special. The folded or the Go 7 Gaming, it's just that blocky wood type style, and their labeling is all kind of that block style. Nothing too fancy, nothing too extravagant. Just is what it is. And the Broken Tokens looks really nice. But Meeple Realty is going to get it on presentation. So let's talk about setup. This is something that is very important to me in an insert, and I want an insert to be able to help me set up the game faster. Because if an insert helps me set up the game faster, it means I get the game to the table more often. And I'm talking fast because I don't want to make this a super long video for you. But as far as setup goes, I'm going to have to give this to Go 7 Gaming. Their setup is easy. So all their labeling that they have on the tile trays, not only does it tell you what's on top, but it tells you what's on bottom, and they've got the tile keys that help you pull those up. Super easy. Second place, it's probably about a mix-up between Broken Token and Meeple Realty. Broken Token might have the edge a little bit, but they're both pretty easy. They both make it decent. Meeple Realty, I like their vertical tray, or is it horizontal? I don't know. It's the one where it's got the cool shapes that actually holds those tiles. You can see a lot of those tiles double-sided, which is nice, so I might have to give the edge a little bit then. I'm changing my mind to Meeple Realty, but it is very close between those two. Folded space, it's good, just doesn't rise quite to the level of the others as far as setup goes. Next is character storage. Now this one is really going to depend on what you prefer. Because for me, I'm probably going to go with Go 7 Gaming. The character boxes that you get in the Go 7 Gaming insert are awesome. I love it. It fully encompasses, you have your mini in there, you have your attack cards, you have your item cards, you have your attack modifier deck, you got your tokens, you got everything. And so when you're ready to play, you just pull it out. The drawback to it is the only way that you can tell what characters are in there is by actually pulling it out of the insert and looking at the cutout for the illustration. So that's not quite as good. But I understand it would be a difficult problem to solve because of the mystery portion of this game where you don't know what the characters are until you unlock them. So I see that. Also, the biggest downside, you have to take them out of the cardboard boxes that they come in the game to be able to place them in. Now, if you do this right at the very beginning of your campaign, either you have to close your eyes as you're pulling these out and try and put them away, or you have to get someone else to do it. And that is a pretty big downer. It's a great solution for storing the characters, but it has some potential sneak peeks, or you have to have someone else put them in there. I had my wife do it for the characters that I didn't have, so it worked out fine. But that is a pretty big drawback. As far as a solution goes, I love it. Now, if that bothers you too much, the next best, which does it still phenomenal in my opinion, is Broken Token. Their character trays are great, and they help a lot in-game, because I can keep some of the stuff there in-game, like the tokens and everything. Stores them really well. I know in my review I had a bit of a complaint about how they stored them, because if you were playing a certain amount of characters, you couldn't store everything in the box. A lot of the comments had some great suggestions for that, so you can kind of check out that comment section. It's not as big of a deal as I probably made it out to be in the video. You can be creative and come up with some good solutions. But I would say, if not Go 7 Gaming for the character boxes, Broken Token. I love the Broken Token ones. They work out just fine. Then tile storage. So actually storing and I'm talking about the maps, not the overall big tiles, because they all have some weird type of disorganized stuff for those. I'll show you what I do near the end of the video. Deals with an accordion folder and works fantastic. But as far as like the landscape tiles that you're putting on top of the map tiles, I'm gonna have to give it to Go 7 Gaming. I already talked about a little bit on setup. The tiles, the double-sidedness, showing and labeling those with the tile key makes it super easy. It's hard to mess up. They look great. Character sheets, character storage. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's a Broken Token. If you're going a non-campaign, the Go 7 Gaming for the campaign. If you're not doing a campaign, probably the Broken Token ones. Monster standees. So this is your monster standees. Folded Space gets this one by far. I love the way that they store them. You're just setting them right in, and you pull out the full clump, and it's super, super easy. for the monster storage. I love the folded space solution for those. You can see them. They're not labeled, but you can see them. So once you get to know the game and you can look at them and be like, oh yeah, I need to go and get the living spirits. You look at it, boom, pull them out. Great. I love them. Monster storage in Gloomhaven Gaming is great, and Broken Token is also great. Did not love the Meeple Realty storage, and I talked about that in my review. You know, you can get like a pencil or a pen and like hit them up from the bottom, and that's fine. I don't know, I just didn't love it. So as far as the monster standee storage, folded space. In-game tokens, so referring to like status effects, gold, everything like that, I'm going to actually give this as a tie to Meeple Realty and to Go7 Gaming, with Broken Token as a very, very close third. But I love the Meeple Realty tray that I showed that has like the bended wood that you fill it in and you kind of pull them out. It's really, really cool. Sometimes tokens can get stuck on there and that's annoying and can kind of chip some of them. But overall, they work really well and they're great, and I love that. Go7 Gaming has those trays that you just set out, and they look great and they work great. Those two are awesome. Broken Token, very close second/third-ish. Their solutions also work really well, and they're labeled. So I really like Broken Token as well. But I'm going to give the edge slightly there. Folded space, not as good. And then card storage. So this one is tough. I'm going to give overall card storage to the Broken Token. The Broken Token gives you the best ability to be able to customize how you want to store your cards. In addition, they also provide the most space. So this is important to me because I sleeve my cards. Meeple Realty and Broken Token are very, very tight with sleeved cards, to the point that it's almost a little bit difficult to get cards in and out. Broken Token, I have no problem with those. There's plenty of space. The dividers are great. I can choose where to divide them. They don't have labels on them, but that's fine, because with the cards you can do whatever you want with it. Go7 Gaming does have labels, which is nice, but like I said, it's very tight. And the Meeple Realty is also very tight, but they give you options to label it yourself. But as far as that goes, I gotta give that to Broken Token for the card storage. And last but not least, the monster cards. I just like for the other card trays, I'm gonna give it to Broken Token. A lot of times just because of the space and how you want to divide them. Pretty simple. Broken Token stores the cards better than everyone else. So that is overall. Let me talk about my favorite part of each insert. So in the folded space insert, my favorite way is how they store the monster standees. Love it. It's great. It's awesome. It's easy. Fantastic. Also the price. Has the best price of any of them. So if you are looking for an economical way to store your Gloomhaven without going and spending $100 on the high end with the Go7 Gaming, or even, between 60 and 100, anywhere in there, you can get it for a lower price at that folded space. So that's what I love about the folded space. The Broken Token, gotta be the character trays. Love them, love them, love them. Very easy to keep your character organized, use in-game. Great. Also, I would say probably what I mentioned, the cards, because they store the cards the best. Go7 Gaming, what I love is those character boxes, and it's a love-hate thing, because I love the way that they're stored, but if you are brand new to Gloomhaven, you have to have somebody else put them away, otherwise you're just spoiling things. So, love them, but you have to make your own judgment call on that. And then the Meeple Realty, it's that token tray, the one, it's so cool that it folds up, and the wood itself is like folding and creating, almost looks like an accordion. So cool. Yeah. I did mention that I was going to show you how I store the map tiles, and that is in just an accordion file folder. I label them, so I've got the A through like N or something or whatever it is, but I just go through and I say, oh, okay, C. I need the C. I pull them down. Boom, I've got C tiles right there. Very, very easy. So I store it outside of the box, as long as you have room for it. This will serve you far better than anything that anyone else has put out as far as a storage solution. A lot of these inserts come with trays. Just buy one of these for like $2. I think you can find them online at Walmart for like $2. Maybe you can find them on Amazon. But super cheap, great way. There is one tile that does not fit in there. This, I just store those in the box. These are the H tiles. They're annoying, but they don't fit in there. So I just store these 3 tiles, H1, 2, and 3, in the box itself. All right, final thoughts time. So what is my game stored in? And the answer is the Go 7 Gaming. There's just so much to like about it. There's so much that it does well. And it is the one that my personal game is stored in. So if I was choosing, it is Go 7 Gaming. It's my review, so I get to choose. But for your own personal sakes, go through, if certain things that I said about other inserts sounded interesting to you, go back and watch those videos. You can get a detailed look at how it all works, how it fits together. I do an opening of each box at the beginning of each video. The Broken Token is set up in a Broken Token versus Daedalus Productions. Daedalus Productions is no longer in business, so you cannot find their insert. So the Broken Token is a little bit with the Daedalus. So try and ignore the Daedalus part and just watch the Broken Token portion. And keep in mind the thoughts that I had on the character trays. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sam. This was Sam Says. Check out some of my other videos for some insert reviews. I've got some other ones from Folded Space and Go 7 Gaming, and I've got more coming. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you have certain games that you want to see the insert for, let me know. And then maybe I can do a video for you so you can see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and game on.